Don't believe everything you think. Why your thinking is the beginning and end of suffering. Now, you may say that you are only feeling unhappy because a negative external circumstance, your job, is causing you stress. To that, I'll ask, while a job may be demanding, does that mean it must lead to suffering? Or, put another way, is it absolutely true that every person who has the same intense job feels exactly the same way about that job? Take paramedics or firefighters, for example. While their jobs can be very intense, not every person working those jobs has the same experience of it. Some may experience anxiety, dread, and distress, while others experience calm, fulfillment, and even excitement. Two people can be doing the same job, but have very different experiences of it. It can be the most amazing dream job for one person, but the other person's worst nightmare. The question is, what determines which experience someone will have? Let's do a quick thought experiment to see. Consider again the theoretically stressful job, the one that you hate. How would you feel if you didn't think that you hated your job? Take a few moments to see what comes up for you. If you don't overthink it and simply let the answers surface from within you, I imagine you will come to the conclusion that without that line of thinking, the ruminating, judging, and spiraling, you would most likely feel peaceful, free, and light. Even if you didn't change anything about the job itself, which means that without our usual thinking about a particular event, our experience of it completely alters. And with this understanding, we've arrived at the truth I discovered after all those years of searching. The root cause of our suffering is our own thinking. Before you light this book on fire and throw it across the room, please know I'm not saying that what we are experiencing isn't real. Our perception of reality is very real. We feel what we think, and our emotions are real. This is undeniable. However, what I am saying is that how we feel will look like an inevitable, unchangeable reality until we recognize the role that our thinking plays in creating it. By changing our thinking, we can change our reality. And if that is true, then we are only ever one thought away from transforming our lives and letting go of our suffering. In short, the moment we stop thinking is when our happiness begins. The human experience equation. Our experience of reality is created from the combination of the events we encounter and what we think about them. To reiterate, our emotions come not from external events, but from our thinking about them. Here is a more visual way to understand how our thinking can change our experience of an event through a simple equation. Event plus same thinking equals same experience. Event plus new thinking equals new experience. What this equation means is that when we go through an event and think about it the same way we always have, it will always produce the same experience and therefore the same emotion. But if we change our thinking about that same event, we can alter our experience of it and create a new emotional response. When you change your thinking, you change your experience of life without needing to change the event that happened. However, while we can change our thinking, the most ideal path to serenity is to let go of our thinking entirely. Without our own thinking about an event, we find peace because we are experiencing exactly what reality is without our own judgments, stories, or expectations of it. If we simplify the equation, we can see exactly this. Event plus thinking equals perception of reality. Event without thinking equals reality. Event without thinking equals peace.